quick video here to show you what I got for the mystery project. So open it up. It is from Aces. I have no experience with this stuff whatsoever. I'm not fuel injection, mind you, with this particular fuel injection. My truck out there, as you already know, is Holley FI. I have some experience with Phytech. I'm not a fan of that, but anyway, we're going to give this a run on the old test project and see what we can do with it. So let's open it up, see what's in here. As you can see, it's nicely packed. Oh yeah, that's just nice. Any hoozles. Stickers. Hopefully this harness is a better quality than Holley Lite. It's quite an expensive harness there. We have labels and everything. And this will be going on a Gen 4 LS motor, but it's going to be a 24X 1X motor, so it's Gen 3 stuff. So this will work. All we have to do is we will have to extend the cam sensor for ours, but that's no big deal. They make jumpers for that. A wideband, come out of there. I just had it out 2 seconds ago. I should have left it out. It's an LSU 4.9, or at least that's what it resembles. We'll find out for sure. Comes with a bung. Gotta have a bung. That's nice it comes with it. Mounts for the screen. I'll show you the screen in a second. Be patient. We have a map sensor it comes with, proprietary to them. Now, if I was to guess, be a guessing man, this is gonna be some kind of knockoff of a old LS9 sensor. It says 2.8 bar though, so that would be an LS9 type point. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, 98% sure I can cross-reference this into something, because what we'll do, we will plug this into my Holley harness and see what it comes up to when it's reading. You can figure out from there. But anywho, we shall see. Isolator mounts for the PCM. You get a grommet, more stickers. It came with a free AN wrench. That's part of the deal. See here what else it comes with. Just one thing the Holley definitely doesn't come with. You have to buy separate, which isn't a big deal. But this is the pigtail for the alternator, because this doesn't get control through that. I don't know. Maybe it has a plug for that. Normally this goes to a what do you call it? My brain's going numb. 12-volt key on, because you don't want the alternator to be excited with the key off, because then it's gonna kill your battery. Okay, we got some random fittings here. Not sure what for. We don't have any fuel hose, but we got fittings. That's for a USB cable. That's gonna come in handy. Not sure what this is. Hang on. Coolant temp sensor. That's nice. No, air intake sensor. Air intake. Pardon me. I don't know why I said coolant. Oh. There is the PCM. This is a Jackpot LS Lite. I think the only difference between a light and I guess the heavy, I don't know what the other one's called, is the light comes with 1 O2 and the other one comes with 2 O2s. And I know some people flip out and really want 2 O2s, because I see it in the Holley forums all the time, people crying about that. You don't need it. Even if you got a true dual exhaust, you don't need that crap. But anyway, one's all we need, because this is gonna be a turbo engine, so going on that. And the 7-inch screen that it comes with. Yes, it comes with a 7-inch screen. I got all this stuff for $600. That's what I paid for it. So now I have to temper my excitement of it, and I paid $600 for it. So I don't expect the world out of it. It's just going to go on basic small turbo LS motor. Nothing fancy, nothing wild, just basic. It's not going to do anything crazy. It won't be doing boost control. It won't be doing trans brake. It won't have to do anything other than run the engine and not blow it up is the big goal. Not blow it up. Sub harness here is the one I was talking about earlier. I'm going to modify. This is your crank sensor. This is the cam. On a Gen 3, the cam sensor is at the back of the block. On a Gen 4, the cam sensor is in the timing cover. And what I have out there, we have a 24X crank with a 1X cover. So it's basically, hold on a second. All right, that was my nerves. So basically, it's an LS2 style, okay? Because LS2 is Gen 3 internals, not Gen 3 internals, Gen 3 timing with Gen 4 internals and Gen 4 block. So that's the style that we have, even though it's not a LS2, it's a LY5. This is a 5.3. But anyway, so that's what we have to do. So, but they make jumpers for this. I'm just gonna buy a jumper, but you can just pick it out here and you could extend it if you wish. And so far, it looks pretty good here. Similar to the Holley, we have separate coil harnesses here. And I haven't read instructions, but this will be going to the back of the cylinder head. That will be going back to the cylinder head. That's going to be an automatic, not even really going to have to read instructions very much. That's just a given, because that's what the coil grounds on, and you really need to be close, okay? These are your separate wires. These are all your loose ends that you have to come up with power on, or power, ground, and things of that nature. It also has a built-in two-step you can use, and it has a bunch of other features. Once we get it installed, we'll start going over all that stuff there, so you can see more of it. But it does, like, it has a brake switch. You know, you would need that, so you know, to have your idle kick, and also your torque converter, TCC. I lost the video a second ago, but anyway, here's the main harness here. It has everything clearly labeled and plugged for your additional wires, your ignition, your odds, your evens, your oil pressure, your fuel pressure sending unit. And what I'm hoping is this system has some safety built into it. I'm still in the beginning process of learning about it. I did download the program itself the other day, but you kind of really need the handheld, so I got that, and we shall start that process. Unfortunately, we're still a short period of time away before the engine goes into secret project. We need to fix one rod that got folded when it came out of the Fairmont. We didn't know it got folded. We had a suspicion. We took it apart and found out it did. And all how it got folded was it was hydraulic from a leaking injector that we had a while back. But anyway, you can see this is stuff that you get: your pro dash, your wrench thing, that, and all your parts and pieces. I mean, it comes. It's a pretty good kit, from what I can tell. Everything seems well made at this point. The reviews are, well, 50-50 online, and I understand that tends to be the case when you have a low-end EFI kit. You get some of the people that really shouldn't be touching it, i.e. this guy right here, me. But anyway, we're gonna give it a shot because we do have a vehicle that runs it. Not runs this, but runs an aftermarket fuel injection, and I have a good bit of experience with aftermarket fuel injection and stock fuel injection, so I think we got a fighting chance with it. But yes, I'm going to, because the instructions seem to be rather lacking here, but that's fine. We'll go through it, sort it all out, and see if we can make this a runner and get you an honest review on it, because right now I am super excited about it, and I'm stoked. The price point was on it. I was going to run a stock PCM, and there's nothing wrong with stock PCM. For what I was going to do, a stock PCM is more than adequate. A 411 or 896 PCM, which a red blue GM PCM would do everything I needed to do. But this ended up being a little cooler, better with dash in it, and just got me kind of excited. I do like aftermarket stuff more than I do stock stuff, because not a big fan of tuning HP tuners. Nothing wrong with HP tuners. I love them to death. They're the bestest. I'm just too dumb for it. Like I said, I'm really excited to show you the project that's outside, but I can't quite yet. There's some few things I need to take care of before I do, but I really do want to show it to you. I might throw you a little hint here in a second. Anyway, this truck is the one I told you, in case people don't follow my channel. This is one of those on Holley EFIs on Terminator X. It has a big turbo, all the fun stuff. Still slow, but anyway, we have another full-size vehicle we're going to build. We're not going to build a car. We're going to do a full-size vehicle. I will tease you into that. It will be an SUV, because, you know, 4 doors for more, well, you know they're saying. And let me show you the engine. This is going to be the engine for it right here. This is a LY5 5.3 liter. So it's a Gen 4 5.3, like I said earlier. And remember I told you about having the crank sensor in the front, the cam sensor in the front. But this is 1X, not 3X, or 4X, pardon me. My brain sometimes. 1X, not a 4X, like a traditional Gen 4, because we switched it to LS2 timing set, and the crank is 24X. We knocked the crank's actually out of a true LS2, but you can change the electric wheels. I've done it hundreds of times. Well, not hundreds of times, I've done it 5 times. That's to qualify me to say 100 times, because, you know, once you do it one time, you can lie your ass off, so you did it forever. We're going to clean up the valve cover, because these valve covers don't go, the valve covers here are actually on that motor right there. It's going to go a different color. It was painted before blue. This is the same motor that was in the Fairmont when the Fairmont went 550s, but with a bent rod of all things. I'm going to insert the picture here of the bent rod. Hope you can see that, but this weekend we're going to pull that rod out of here and we'll replace it. We got one good Gen 4 rod we're going to put in there, and we're not going to change anything else. The bearings look good in it. It looks great. We will have to pull this cylinder head off right here, but it will go right back on, just so we have full compression. And it's got a BTR cam, custom built for a big turbo. I don't know how the cam's going to react, because it won't have a big turbo on it anymore. It'll have a small turbo, but, you know, a cam's a cam. At that point, we don't care. The crank is pinned. It's 243 heads, BTR 660 springs with titanium keepers, hardened push rods in it, and it's an SBE all the way. And like I said, it went moderately okay. Would never say it was fast, but it's going to go into a bigger, much heavier vehicle now. So don't really have to have all that choo-choo power on it. So we're just going to keep it mild and go have some fun. Right, here's the transmission for it. That's FTI 4,000 RPM stall. And before you chime in and tell me that's way too much stall for this vehicle, this exact transmission and converter was in it before. And we know from experience, it did wonderful in it. So we're just going to let it rock out for now. If it becomes a problem, we'll change it. Right now, no. One of the things I do like about the Aces versus the Holly is only a 3.5 screen. Now you can buy bigger screens in an aftermarket Holly, but they get expensive because Holly's proud of things. I don't run one in here because I'm looking this way, not down here when I'm in the pass. All I have on this one right now is have an oil pressure show, my coolant temp, my boost, and my AFR. Actually, no, not even AFR. I have fuel pressure. I don't even watch the AFR on it. Don't care. Computer watches that. The tachometer is so I know when to shift. Give me a general idea. Generally, you can hear it, and we go with that. At one point, I will ball her up and get a big dash, but I kind of want to put that thing on Fuel Tech. That's what I really want to do. But I have to save a little bit of money for that. That would be my dream. Put that one on Fuel Tech, and then move the Holly over and then probably sell the Aces. But you know, that's fine. But anyway, that's all I got for you right now. Saturday, we'll pull that apart. So to me, that's silver day. For now, for you, it's now.